Well, what's up, dude? All right, let's go talk to this chief scout bro over here.
Give me a reason.
What do you want, human? You're crowding my hump.
Crowded your hump. Tell me about yourself.
So, you're in charge of Erdnot's scouts? Why waste your time shooting at vermin?
Ammunition is the one thing we're not hurting for on Tachanka. As scout commander, I have to set an example. Plus, the little bastards get into food supplies if their numbers get too high. Can't have that.
Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Oh my god. Yeah. All right. Need for scouting.
You see a lot of action around here?
Enough. Varen here and there, and snakes in any of the water safe enough to drink. Rex has made ceasefire agreements with some of the clans, but I still have to patrol, keep them honest.
Scout commander duties.
What does the scout commander do?
We find out where the enemies are, and we make them think that there are too many of us to screw with. Sometimes that means harassing the perimeter, taking out a generator or two. Other times, we play hide and seek. We leave lots of tracks, exaggerate our numbers.
Probably sounds like scouting.
That's not recon, that's sabotage.
It's a lot easier to count their numbers once you blow some of them up. Everyone knows where Erdnot is, human. It's not like we can hide.
So every clan of Tachanka encroaches on the other clan's borders?
Borders? This is Tachanka. Our borders are determined by the range of our guns. We are what we are, human. If we didn't fire at them, they wouldn't take us seriously.
Threats for food?
Don't your storehouses have automated defenses?
Why bother? Half of what we eat is vermin. And if we get hold of defense systems, we don't use them to guard grain. We've got weapons stockpiles to take care of. Beyond that, our women and children get the security.
Women and children?
Your enemies go after civilians?
Easiest way to wipe out a clan. Women and kids can fight, but they're always outnumbered if another clan goes after them. If it's women and children are killed, a clan's hope for the future is lost. It falls apart. We don't do that, though. Rex's orders. Even if it costs us a battle, we don't fire on non-combatants.
Taking care of your food supply would help more in the long run.
If Clan Jordan kills our guards and helps itself to our well-secured food, there won't be a long term. This is Tachanka. Having power and clean water means we're living in luxury.
Okay. Well, we gotta ask him about
for
the
information.
Mordin thing.
Whatever.
Da, 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 da. Like his bloodthirsty today, Twitch makes him tick. Yeah, like, I mean, no. I don't really want to talk about, like, why this person, he got timed out, not banned, but, like, some of that stuff, like, just doesn't need to be said on stream. Like, that's the kind of things that he was saying that got him banned the last time, which was, like, a year ago. So, if you're not going to follow the rules, then you don't deserve to be here, pretty much.
What do you want, human? You're crowding my home.
So, that's what's up. I have no problem banning people if they're not going to follow the rules here. Help me find a Solarian.
I'm looking for a Solarian. The Blood Pack captured him and he was last seen around here.
I heard about that Solarian. Poor bastard. If it's Blood Pack, then Clan Weirlock has him. Sent one of my scouts to check it out, but he never reported back. Guess they got him, too. Chief told me to give you one of the trucks. Just follow the highway to Weirlock's base, if you've got the quads to deal with him in the Blood Pack.
Oh, do we actually get to drive a truck? Tell me about the base. I guess. Nothing against that in the rules. Yeah. That guy says, Mike, I didn't choose Thug Life. Thug Life chose me.
What can you tell me about Clan Werlock's base?
Last I heard, the clan was holed up in an old hospital. I haven't seen it, though. I've only seen Clan Werlock from a distance. If I'd gotten closer, I'd have taken a shot. You get inside, though, bring a big gun. Werlock's base is crawling with Bloodpack.
Hospital?
That doesn't sound too defensible. Why'd they hole up there?
Any hospital on Tachanka has to be built well enough to withstand a bunch of enraged Krogan. When an injury forces us to switch over to secondary organs, things get messy. Higher thought processes don't always transition properly. Blood rage, they call it.
Solarian presence.
Any idea what they're doing with the Solarian?
I assume they wanted to torture him. You don't take somebody home just to kill them. It's messy. Maybe he pissed off the blood pack, and they brought him here for special treatment. No skin off my hump what they'd do with him. One less alien on Tachanka.
It's a bit xenophobic.
You don't seem to have much love lost for aliens.
Don't get your quads in a twist. If I was gonna kill you, you'd know it. Rex believes we need to unite the Krogan people. I don't think we can do that with off-worlders interfering, but it's not my call.
Werlick and the Blood Pack.
What's Clan Werlock's reputation, and how are they involved with the Blood Pack?
Tough humps, and they're not friendly like we are. You ever run into the Blood Pack? Mercenary gang. Clan Werlock started it, one of the only gangs with an off-world presence. They're fanatics, totally devoted to Werlock Guld. Whatever they did with your Solarian, Guld's behind it.
They aren't all Krogan. There's like some Vorcha in that gang.
But the Blood Pack has non-Krogan members, like Vorcha.
Yeah.
Ha! The Vorcha. They're just like the Varen, only they can use guns and don't crap on the floor as often. The Krogan are the only real members of the Blood Pack. Anyone else is just there to soak enemy fire.
What about Gold?
What makes Guld so special?
He's got 2 children. One of them is a girl. Some people think he's got a destiny. Not me. I had a cousin who won 20 consecutive games of Quasar. Lucky bastard. I'd ask my cousin for a loan, but I wouldn't swear allegiance to him. Luck. That's all it is. Same for Guld.
So we've got to take the truck. Let's go ahead and do it, I guess. 'Cause we're going to have to come back here when we do Grunt's loyalty mission, so we can explore that area over there a little bit later, I guess. I guess we're taking the truck. Does that mean we get to drive? I think we get to drive. I think we get to drive. So I was really hoping that Garrus was going to say something when we were talking to Rex, but he didn't actually say anything, so I guess we won't take him. Shadow Strike. If we're gonna be dealing with Blood Pack, we need some like people with some good stuff. Disruptor ammo, probably not good. Aggressive shot, nah. We actually could bring Grunt. We could bring Jacob again. Shockwave, warp ammo, pull field. I don't know. And we're dropping frames. Okay, I think we're fine. Just a little bit of drop frames there. Remington says Tachanka, aka Minigame Hub. That guy says Mass Effect 2, surprise, surprise, you don't get to drive. Uh-oh. Is that a thing? I guess we're gonna have to bring Jacob because He's got incendiary ammo, which is going to be good against the Blood Pack because they have like an ability that regenerates health and armor and stuff. So we have to take him. It's either him or Grunt. I don't really want to take Grunt right now. Let's just take Jacob again. I don't want to handicap myself going into battle here. Let's go ahead and get that. An explosive charge spreads the ammunition's payload on impact, potentially igniting the target and all nearby enemies. Squad and incendiary ammo. Your entire squad gains the effect. How often am I gonna have him in the party though? Probably not a lot. Jacob's not one of the characters that I think I would probably use a lot here. So yeah. That guy says, did you know Zaid's voice actor actually passed away? I think he passed away a long time ago. Really? I didn't know that. No idea. No idea. I would like to take this for the squad thing. But I think we're just gonna have him do this one because, like I said, I don't think I'm gonna use Jacob too much. So go ahead and grab that. We're gonna grab the Inferno ammo. So he'll be able to take out some nearby enemies if they're close to the one he's shooting at. Entire squad is pretty good, but he has to be in the party, or the squad rather. So I'll just do that. Yeah, I still don't know what I want to do on Shepard, so we're not going to mess with that. I think we're good. We don't get to drive. That wasn't in the budget. That isn't in the budget, apparently. Bum, 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 bum. Zaid's voice actor voiced Zaid in Mass Effect 3, but I think he died after that. That's kind of sad, so I don't want to do that. Bum, 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 bum. 1 and 2. Affected and active. Yeah, but come on, man. Like, you know the rules and the way that you've been acting the last time that you were here, and even today, you obviously haven't changed. So, you know, it's one little comment, but you go off on these weird conversations sometimes that just doesn't fly here. This is so dumb to be discussing on stream, to be honest.
Field is clear.
Field is clear. All right. So we've got to find Mordin's pal, Mordin Old Blood. Use the truck. We already used the truck, so the base apparently is here that we have to find. Check that out. Da 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 da. I'm just gonna play the game, man. That's it. All right.
You're up.
Are these like Rachni or what is this?
Enjoy. Making contact.
These got to be related to the Rachni. Uh-oh. Da, 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 da. Bum, 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 bum. Oh, oh, I didn't realize he was still alive. The raccoon thing.
Target down.
Oh, they were waiting for me. Wow. It's pretty crazy. Hold up. This guy. And Bruno.
Not difficult.
Oh, nice. He took down both of them. Boom, 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 boom.
Not difficult.
Okay, these enemies are not that difficult. Hey, buddy, what's up?
Nothing's gonna hurt me now.
Down. The Inferno and all that stuff is so good.
Hostile charging. Hostile charging.
Get Infernoed, and then we're gonna pull him up. There we go. Nice. Da, 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 da. All right, I've had enough. Just don't come back. Don't make any other counts. That's it. All you want to do is just sit here and start arguments for no reason. So we ain't having that here. Da, 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 da. Oh God. This is gonna cost me? I need to push him. There we go.
One down.
Woo! Uh-oh, Mr. Krogan, please don't. Jacob's just sleeping like always. Uh-oh. They got flamethrowers. This guy. Nice. Get out of here, Mr. Pyro.
Killed that one.
Jacob saw his dad being a pimp. Give him some time. That was pretty crazy. Why'd BioWare be considered sexist? I don't know, man. They're not. Otherwise, people would have complained about it. Oh my god. Exploded. Wait, how does Jacob use his barrier? Does that only work on... That only works on him. Nope, nope, nope. Get out of here. Jacob, I thought your barrier would work for me, but I guess not. Nice. Pull him. Careful, careful. Oh my god. Really? Nice. Where's he at? Oh, probably could have exploded that. God. They weren't kidding when there was a lot of stuff. A lot of blood pack here. Okay, hang on, bro. Oh, Jacob's mad. He's like, get right up in that, Jacob. Okay, we gotta go in that facility there. Okay, let's kind of backtrack here and see if there's anything we missed. No. Bum, 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 bum. People never complain. I don't know why. A lot of women play it though. They still like it because if you play as a female, won't you mean? I mean, you won't be a lesbian. Yeah, yeah, for sure. Yeah, a lot of girl gamers like Mass Effect. Pretty cool, man. Salvage. Deliver manifold. Find someone at the Urdnot camp who can use combustion manifold. Oh, I think it's a person we didn't talk to, which is fine. We'll have to talk with them, depending on what happens after we finish this mission. If it takes us back to the Normandy or what. But we'll have it when we come back to do Grunt's loyalty mission. Same girls really like Fallout 4 too. You can sleep with all the companions. All the companions.
Krogan hospital. Sturdy, built to withstand punishment.
You know a lot about Krogan medical facilities?
Good site for genophage drops. Efficient dispersal through clan population.
I always hated hospitals.
Why, Jacob? Why?
Right.
Be right there.
That's not what I said. Alright, so we made it to the facility.
That body, human. Need to take a look.
Scan it.
Sores, tumors, ligatures showing restraint at wrists and ankles, track marks for repeated injection sites. Test subject, victim of experimentation.
Any clue to identification?
I don't suppose there's a way to tell who this poor bastard was?
No tattoos or ID. Maybe slave or prisoner, maybe merc or pirate. Irrelevant now. Clearly part of Krogan tests to cure genophage. Humans useful as test subjects, genetically diverse, enables exploration of treatment modalities.
Using humans is wrong.
Experimenting on humans? That kind of crap is what makes Cerberus start to seem like a good idea.
Hey, thanks.
Never used humans myself. Disgusting, unethical, sloppy. Used by brute force researchers, not thinkers. No place in proper science. Krogan use of humans, unsurprising.
Did you use Krogan subjects?
I imagine you had to do some live subject testing while developing the new genophage.
No, unnecessary. Limited tests to simulations, corpses, clone tissue samples. High-level tests on Varen. No tests on species with members capable of calculus. Simple rule, never broke it.
Why not use Varen?
Wouldn't something native to Tuchanka work better? Varen, maybe?
Yes, human experiments strictly high-level, concept testing. Native Tuchanka fauna likely used later in development stages. Wise to delay use of Varen until necessary. Powerful bite.
Nature of experiments.
What can you tell about their experiments from looking at the body?
Position of tumors suggests deliberate mutation of adrenal, pineal glands, modifying hormone levels, counterattack on glands hit by genophage. Clever.
Clever? That sounds bad.
Do you think they're close to curing the genophage?
Can't say. Need more data. Conceptually sound, though. Genophage alters hormone levels, could repair damage with hormonal counterattack.
Last thing to ask is human genetic diversity.
How are humans more genetically diverse?
More variable. Peaks and valleys, mutations, adaptations, far beyond other life. Makes humans useful test subjects. Larger reactions to smaller stimuli.
I know we can look much different from each other, but Asari have a wide range of skin tones.
No, ignore superficial appearance, down to genetic code. Biotic abilities, intelligence levels. Can look at random Asari, Krogan, make reasonable guess. Humans, too variable to judge. Outliers in all species, of course. Geniuses, idiots. But human probability curve offers greater overall variety.
I guess we're stopping this.
Now we've got 2 reasons to shut this place down.
Focus on Malin. Too late to help the dead.
Focus on Malin. You got it, man. Dun, dun, dun. D&D. Yeah, Dungeons and Dragons, man. The original. Yeah. RPG is a great genre, says that guy. I agree. It's pretty much the only genre that I really play. I'm not really big on multiplayer games. I'm sure there's probably a few out there that are probably like right up my alley, but for most part, I've never really cared for multiplayer games because they get too competitive and it's kind of hard to enjoy when you have someone on your team that is always blaming you for crap or whatever, and it's like, dude, we're just playing the game here. So pretty much I only stream RPGs on this channel. There will be times where maybe we play something else that isn't RPG, but I don't know. Like I'd be down to play the Friday the 13th game when it comes out. It's multiplayer. It's pretty much like Dead by Daylight. That's multiplayer, so I like Friday the 13th, so I might play that and stream it sometime, maybe. Whatever it comes out. But yeah, pretty much RPGs is what I stick
I am the speaker
to.
for Clan Werelock Offworlders. You have shed our blood. By rights, you should be dead already. But Werelock Gold, the Chief of Chiefs, has ordered that you be given leave to flee and spread the message of our coming.
Land speaker? Has ordered that you be given leave to flee. You're letting us go? Why?
Krogan don't generally let people go. What does Clan Werelock have planned?
If you walk away now, you can tell your children that you saw Clan Werelock before our blood pact conquered the stars. You think the Erd not impressive? They are pitiful! Werelock Gold will destroy them! The Solarian will cure the genophage, and Clan Werelock will spread across the galaxy in a sea of blood!
Appears they discovered Malin's work. Unfortunate.
No one else has to die.
It doesn't have to happen like this. I can understand wanting to cure the genophage.
No, human, you understand nothing! You have not seen the piles of children that never lived. The Krogan were wronged. We will make it right, and then we will have our revenge!
Why not try diplomacy?
Half the galaxy sees the Krogan as victims. If you start a war, you'll lose their support.
We have the Blood Pack, and we have the Solarian. When our clan numbers in the millions, we will not need support. When we cure the genophage, Warlock Gold will rule all Krogan. The Krogan rebellions will become the Krogan Empire.
Not doing.
The
I'm not
surviving
renegade.
races will frighten their children with tales of what the Blood Pact did to the Turians. The Asari will scream as their citadel plunges into the sun. We will keep Solarians as slaves and eat their eggs as a delicacy. If you lack the wisdom to flee, then you will be the first of billions to be crushed beneath our might. For Warlock Gold! Attack!
Charge him up!
Attack, you worthless...
That was the longest I had ever seen a interrupt option stay on the screen. They really wanted you to blow them up. We could have done it, but I think I did that originally when I first played. I think Mass Effect with co-op would be great. Mass Effect 3 has it, and I think Andromeda has it too, but I've never tried any of the multiplayer stuff. Overton says there will be Soma. Eventually, maybe. That guy says, I would love to see Friday the 13th. Yeah, I would like to... I never tried the beta, but I did watch videos of it, and it looks super fun. That would be great to play with, like, a group of friends. Anyway, let's kill some stuff. Uh-oh. This is dangerous. Let's do Shockwave. Let's do Shockwave, guys. Yeah, man, Krogan are tough. I probably shouldn't have stood up, but I didn't think I would die that quick. Didn't think it would die that quick. Alright, let's skip.